Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a double feature guest round from Maelstrom, who has a couple of rounds in the standard Gouf. I think the object was to get some good heat rod shots in specifically, but also just, some decent Gouf rounds. So somebody asked for more double features, and Maelstrom couldn't decide which of the two was a better round, so I just said I'll run them both. Why not? But yeah, Gouf comes in at 250 and is a raid, and it's pretty good. It's the finger Vulcans are not great, but that's, I think, relatively accurate to the original design. Although they're not like canonically awful or anything. They're just kind of wonky, which is why almost every design since has, or every redesign of the Gouf since has basically modified or eliminated them. So, but let's see, yeah, a couple of good swings so far. I feel like one of the things that you get better with after a few years of playing GBO2 is hitting things off camera, because as has been pointed out in a couple of times recently in the comments, your left side is kind of a huge blind spot, so it's kind of important to be able to hit stuff off camera, especially on your left, but also stuff that has just gone past you. If you know the range of the backswing on most of your melee attacks, you can do a lot. That, as I recall, backswing is particularly a thing on, I want to say the Agu guy's Heat Whip downswing has a lot of backswing to it, but also most rightward swings are gonna reach behind you a certain amount, so you can do a lot. And let's see, 1475 to 1615 with 6 minutes remaining, and let's see, yeah, just using the finger Vulcans until he can get a little closer, but someone came up behind him. Allies got the kill. That looks to be, let's see, I'm going to say this is a fairly high level of Gouf, because that is a, yeah, it's 400 Gym Custom there, so yeah, a fairly high level Gouf. And hopefully I am close enough to the mic, because I was leaning away for a second, which, not ideal. Let's see if I can get this set up a little better. There we go. Had the playback on my upper monitor, which doesn't do my neck a lot of good, so moved it to the one that's actually in front of my face. Because, yeah, because of space considerations, I have two monitors, but they are vertically aligned, so, which works out relatively well for most things. The bottom one is what runs my PS5, so I can have computer stuff on like the capture software on the upper screen as needed. And let's see, 5 minutes left, still a tiny bit behind, but only a tiny bit. And yeah, just, as always, the trick with melee intensive raids is figuring out how and where to get in. But whoa, 5900 on a downswing from the heat rod. So yeah, that is some good damage. Let's see, almost managed to heat rod the Hyzak. I feel like that melee shot should have taken. It should at minimum have been a clash, because Gouf has melee priority 3. And the Hyzak does not have heavy attack, so yeah, no real reason it should not have at least bounced off of the Hyzak. But those are, the breaks. I think that Hyzak probably just got blown up right there. And let's see, yeah, 4 minutes left, and yeah, a little bit more of a point gap, but still pretty decent. And as usual, brain is just still kind of ticking along, trying to get into a good place for doing this, because, I always do this at night after my folks have gone to bed, so, I know I probably won't be needed, and I've got time to do what I need to do. Also, there tends to be less foot traffic through here at the time, so it all works out, except for the part where I'm, awake till some silly hour of the morning, which I tend to do. But also, that's, to be honest, I just kind of like the quiet of being up that late, so, because when nobody else is up, quiet. Oh, brain, come on. But Maelstrom's team has taken the lead now, and looks like that heat rod swing did not quite take. I think probably it registered as hitting the building first, which means as far as I can tell, the rules of obstruction for GBO2, or the rules of hitting things, 6,300 that time, is whatever is hit first is what is counted. So if your attack hits a building first, it's going to count as obstructed. If your attack hits a shield first, it's going to count as a shield hit, even if most of what should be your hitbox travels. Ooh, good combo there. Even if most of what counts as your hitbox travels through the body of the mobile suit, if the first to second of that, oh man, that's some good heat rod here. 7,400. But yeah, whatever hits first, even if it looks like it should primarily hit a better target, first come, first served. So yeah, if you hit the shield first, it will count as a shield hit. Like just there with that Gym Custom, I think because Mail's upswing, starts starts at the bottom and moves up. It's a very vertical thing. I think he hit the foot before he hit the shield, so even though most of the swing went through the shield, it counted as a foot hit, which, great for damaging feet, too. So, Maelstrom has pointed out before that he doesn't like the database links because you could just be adding more damage, period, which, is going to do more damage to the whatever part you hit. So I generally agree, though I do tend to like putting leg damage parts on things on snipers and the like, because I tend to aim for feet in those, and sometimes with a high enough level sniper or support, you just run out of damage parts and still have space for a database link. So it all depends. Everything in the game depends. And again, I don't think there's much in the game that flat out does not work. Some things are harder to make work, but everything can work. So 6,300 again, yeah. Okay, so a level 4 Gouf can do ridiculously good damage for on the heat rod with a downswing. Trick, of course, being landing it, because it's a very linear attack, and just because of the whip crack animation there, I'm pretty sure there's a dead zone like directly in front of you. It has to be a certain distance away to qualify. So, yeah, there's a lot to it. But he has landed a ton of good shots with that. I think that must have connected with the shield first because it did cause a knockdown, but it also, yeah, no damage as you saw. I don't think I saw it light up shield, but I swear it hit. Obviously it didn't pop up with damage either. But yeah, let's see. Sent the sorry tell, but seems to be good because as long as that kill does not put them over, it should be a win for Mail's team. Let's see. It's going to be close. It could go either way. And okay, they made it. So very nice. Well, let's see. Yeah, 10,920 to 10,010. 4 kills, 4 deaths, 97,000 damage. Because yeah, that heat rod really did do some impressive damage. So let's see. That is the first round, and we will now move on to the second. And we are back with a round on the Arctic base. Still the Gouf. Pretty sure it's still the level 4, because, yep, I see the Gelga ground type, which comes in at 400. So, yeah, I think the level 4 Gouf is a 400. That should be right. But, yeah, it's as you saw, that heat rod does a lot of damage. So if he can get a hold of some supports, he'll be doing great. That, I think, is a high mobility Gelgug. So, wait, if it's a high mo, then this is 450. So, because high mo comes in at 450. Let's see, that's a Gym Custom. Well, we'll see when somebody gets a kill. We'll know what cost it is real quick. But good shot on that Gelgug, which looks like the early to me, but okay, no, it's the Vish Donahue, which I believe also comes in at 400, so, still inconclusive evidence here. But yeah, Vish Donahue Gelgug is pretty solid. Gym 3, and good use of iframes there to just go straight through that attack and hit a good downswing. Unfortunately, he's out of feet, and yeah, somebody managed to capitalize on that. And right now, 1,090 to 1,330. That's not a bad score difference. There is the Pale Rider Dullahan, which is which we really need to get a second level of that. Was talking with Salty and friends tonight, and I'm pretty sure, from what they were saying, we're pretty sure that the Dual Han is the only Pale Rider type that doesn't have a level 2 yet. So, I need to do something about that, ideally. Let's see, yeah, I guess the Gym Command bounced off the Gouf, but since Maelstrom didn't bounce, I suspect that oh dang, missed that Isaac. I suspect that the Gym Command has a lower priority than the Gouf. I think it only has 2, from what I recall. And big swing, 83-80. I think that is a new record. So, and quick kill on the Isaac. Someone planted a bomb in the base, which it's a little early for that. But you know, at least they didn't do it at the very beginning of the round, because that's never a good idea, in my opinion. Just don't ever plant a bomb at the very beginning of the round, because all that you're doing is leaving your team a member down in the initial skirmish, and the base is almost always worth less than a full team wipe. So yeah, just stick with your team, look for a good opportunity to base bomb, but the beginning of the round is, in my opinion, not it. So you didn't quite tag the Gelgug, but got it on the ground, so... And big downswing as a follow-up, tagged somebody, but let's see. Okay, that ground Gelgug is actually on Male's team. It was kind of hard to tell whose name was on what for a second there. The base has been destroyed. Good heat rod kill there. There's the Vish Gelgug again, which is on the ground again and about to get a big swing again. Okay, first swing hit the shield. Second swing did kill. So, and let's see, Jim Guard. Oh no, Pale Rider Dual Han. We know this. Just I still, even though the Dual Han's been in the game for a couple of years now, I think I see that shield and I think, oh, it's a Jim Guard. But no, there's multiple things that use that shield. And let's see. I'd kind of like to see the a version of the Jim Guard get the active guard skill that the Full Armor Gundam Mark II has. I think it would be a good candidate for that, but we'll have to get another version of something that has the big shield, since I don't think you could patch that onto the existing Gym Guard without making it a little bit too good. So you know, have to see if there's a way to do it, but if you have a big shield, I feel like the guard skill should get in there eventually. But we'll see how that goes. See, Isaac was up there, so if Mel can get to it, that's good. Enemy team is... Oops. G-Line standard in front of it. That's not a good combination for Male. But, okay, good downswing on the standard. So, it's dead. And, yep, this is most likely a 400 room, as we've seen. And there's the Isaac, and big swing, and unfortunately, yeah, like I said, looks like it should have connected, but the corner of the building hit it first. Pity. And sadly, that is going to be a death. That's always the problem I have in a raid, to be honest. If I'm trying to chase somebody down who's nearly dead, I tend to get surrounded. But sometimes I have to learn to let targets go and just stay with the team, which, you know, sometimes in a raid, you know, you can get off on your own and you can do what you need to do, but yeah, sometimes the enemy team will just grab you if you do it. So it's a tough call always. But okay, Dual Han is stunned. Got a good shot in there for 2300. Jim Custom is right there, and let's see. That is going to be, yeah, like I said, there's that dead zone for the heat rod in front, and that's where I usually have trouble with it. Oh, good swing. Hit the Gym Command on his team, but yeah, managed to kill the Dual Han as it was jumping. That's a great attack. But yeah, just the minimum distance on the heat rod is what usually throws me, because I do not quite get it. I'm pretty sure for an ordinary mobile suit that would have been too close, but the Isaac's head, or the Isaac's head, is what got that for him. And good tackle. That's going to put the G-Line standard on the ground. Hopefully he'll be able to follow up with a couple of swings. Yep, got some good damage in. There's a minute and a half left. Male's team is still 3,000 down, but yeah, it has been some... there's been... Oh, man, good timing. Oh, no, it didn't take. Just somebody got an assist like the second his Heat Saber landed, so I thought he'd landed the attack. But, let's see. But yeah, just a really good heat rod here, because, yeah, it is... it's hard to... it's like I said, hard to use. Man, just got something wrong. My brain totally reset. But, yeah, with 50-some seconds left and Maelstrom's team down about 2,500 points, I'm thinking the enemy team is going to take it. So, that was the very edge of a Gelgug shield coming into the left side of the frame there for a moment. But, yeah, let's see, about 5 seconds left to respawn. Somebody got a kill. It's going to be a close one, I think. But, yeah, enemy team is... holding up fairly well, unfortunately. So, Isaac, yeah, this time the head did not take the hit, and it's just, yeah, too close, so it's Heat Saber time. That should land. Yep. I'm amazed it didn't count as obstructed with the crate there, but I have a feeling the crate may have been, like, just outside the hitbox. And good last-second kill on the Gelgug. And it was a great round for Male, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Nope. Oh well. Let's take a look at the final score. Final score, 129,000 damage, 7 kills, and 4 deaths for Maelstrom. Very nice. So yeah, that is what you can do with the Gouf's Heat Rod if you can get the spacing and timing right. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! There will probably be at least one more double feature coming from Maelstrom, because he tends to get me multiple rounds of things to pick from, so may as well take advantage and do some longer videos from time to time when I can.